Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We are Sunday, November 30th, 2025, and I'm here to do a general collective reading for you. It is a timeless read. You can switch the genders and the roles if you need to. Just take what applies and toss the rest. Don't try to make things fit if it doesn't. It's not advisable. Thank you for all your love and your support. I am truly, truly, truly grateful to each and every one of you. I love you. I really do. Hopefully you had a beautiful weekend. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today, shall we? I can't believe tomorrow's December 1st. Unbelievable. It's gone by really, really quickly. Anyhow, hopefully winter will go by quicker. Spring will be here. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, highest white light. What's the message for the collective at this hour? What would you like to discuss, please? What is the message? Oh, almost. Okay, thank you. Be you. Just be yourself. Somebody might be trying to be you. I never noticed that before. Oh, interesting. This looks like it's a woman, right? But when you look closer, there's no boobies. And it kind of looks like a man. It could be a man dressed as a woman. It could be trans. It doesn't have whoever, right? No shade. I'm just saying. I just realized that. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Overarching energy. Bottom of the deck, things. Somebody's hung up on little things. Things that are not important. Sweep it under the rug. You might be a person that's really hung up on how you look, how you come across to people. Really, it doesn't. You shouldn't worry about that. I know when you're younger, you do. I did when I was younger. I learned the hard way. Who cares what people think? You know what I mean? Just be you. Be happy. Yeah. Privilege here. Innocence. Shine anyways. Okay? You could come from a place of privilege. You could have a lot of privileges. Oh. I don't want to go there. Shine your light. There's change. Change of direction, maybe? Driver? Something to do with time. And drama. Oh, we don't like that. Something's caused a lot of drama. Or someone has caused some drama. Get rid of the drama starters. Don't get engaged with drama here, okay? Just try to steer clear of it. Sometimes you can't, though, because other people get you involved. And I hate that. It reminds me of one time where somebody had called me and said, can you contact so-and-so for me, because we're having a disagreement at the moment, and they blocked me and I can't talk to them, but I really need to talk to them. So can you message them and tell them to call me? I said, sure. Didn't think it was a big deal. Okay, fine, whatever. No, they didn't say they were in a fight. They just said, for some reason, I can't get a hold of them through messaging or something like that. So I didn't think anything of it. Sure, no problem. So I contacted this person and I gave them the message, and they freak out all over me. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on here. You're in my business. How fucking dare you? You know, I don't want to talk to that person. They did this, that, and the other thing, and you're getting involved. It's none of your fucking business. And I'm like, whoa. Because of that outburst, I didn't talk to this person for a very long time. But at the same time, the very next day or the next week, no time at all, they were back like this. And I was the oddball out. Nobody apologized to me for getting me involved. You know, I just thought I was doing somebody a favor. So be you. Stay as you are. Bankrupt. Ugh. Financially, morally, spiritually, I don't know. Bills are past due. Someone's a thief. Someone's trying to be you. Impersonate you. Oh. This could be somebody you were in a relationship with, and they fed you breadcrumbs, and you had to sweep up what little crumbs they left for you. This is a thief, rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional. Somebody wants to kiss your ass right now. Somebody's traveling, or they want to travel. They know they ain't shit. This is an ego death. Hurt ego getting in the way of relationships. Yeah, you moved on. You ran up a bill or something like that, or they ran up a bill. They stole money from you. Maybe they were impersonating you. This could be fraud. Thank you. Next, moving on. Yeah, somebody, I can't make this up. Impersonator. So the minute you left, they got somebody to impersonate you, or they impersonated you. Wants to be you, acts like, dresses like, looks. Oh, so, okay. I get it. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Inundation. They didn't think you were shit. It could be somebody that somebody you were involved with was involved with somebody at a distance, and they were trans. No shame. But the minute you left, they copied your ID or gave your ID to this person. There's from a different country to come into the country where you live under your name. And they got credit under your name. Unbelievable. After they were breadcrumbing you. Okay, I get it. Go sit down and fucking heal. They're getting found out. Montana, I heard. That might have something to do with it. BU, bankrupt. They could have been bankrupt, and they want to be you. And yeah, somebody's in regret here. I wish this never happened. Space case. I need more time to think. Nah, you got all the time. You had all this time to think. You got to come clean now. Yeah, they're in their ego. They're trying to think of a way to get to escape this without having to fucking pay this money back or get arrested or be blamed. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. They want a conversation with you now. I want to call you and hear your voice again. They neglected you. I failed to give you what you need. Oh, I'd say. They're reminiscing how good they had it with you. I miss our inside jokes. Yeah, that's how much they missed you. They were seeing other people on the side, and then the minute you left, yeah, you be them. You could be them. You just dye your hair and look like them. Yeah, no problem. That's how much they love and care for you. That's how much they fucking miss you. Miss me by a fucking mile. Go to jail. At least they can sit down there and fucking heal for a while. This is BU, bankrupt, and regret. Thank you. Hold on. I gotta go get that. That flew over the table. Someone's obscene, or they said obscene things, or did obscene things, okay? Ooh. They charged an obscene amount of money. Something to do with your siblings or theirs? This could be a sibling that they're having. They're fake. This is a fake news. Fake person. Somebody's getting fired. They try to get you fired. Corruption advice. M for unalive. There's an engagement. Social services. STD. Intelligent. You knew they're toxic and karmic. They're delusional as well. Celebration. So the copycat was celebrating being you. I can't make this up. They caused a lot of drama in their life and other people's worlds. There's a lot of coercion going on here. Integrity, power hungry. They're in their south node. Unemployed, playing games. Slander and libel. They're on the down low. What'd I tell you? This is a trans person. They didn't want anybody to know. That's their problem. In today's age, who cares? This is fated. They held a grudge against you because you left. There's a fight here. Demonic possession. I just heard that. This is a bully. Power and control. Promotion and raise. They're in regret. They have nothing to lose, or they feel like they have nothing to lose. This is a poser and a doppelganger. Incel. Involuntary celibacy. Sexy, dope sick, or withdrawals. And release. Best friend. Evasive. Caught red-handed. Ignorant and rude. Obscene. And they're fake flexing here. By being loud, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? Somebody's needy, coming across as really needy. They had an affair. They're in fear. They felt entitled. You're psychic. Wow, that's why they're scared, because you are psychic, or they visited psychics and they know how this is going to work out. And they're scared. This is a lot. This is fucking a lot. There's a lot going on here. Colorado is another place I just heard. And I'm Canadian, so I don't know. Australia. Melbourne. Damn. I think you did yourself a favor by leaving this person. I think you finding out what this person was all about and breaking your heart, and I'm not making fun of it or making light of your heartbreak, but I think that's what saved your ass. You know what I'm saying? Your dignity, your life, whatever this is. Cut and run, I just heard. Cut and run. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Yeah. Ending a third-party situation is not working out. So they're not getting along. This is a false. They can't plan and or build off of you. It's a bad investment. They didn't want to invest in you. Well, okay. Or you didn't want to invest and be a third party. Nah, I don't blame you there. So be you, bankrupt, regret, and obscene. So somebody was facing bankruptcy, and maybe they got their person, or this is their person that they wound up with was bankrupt, and they thought, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be this person because they had your ID or something like that, stole it, and went around being you, getting some credit cards, getting a mortgage, getting a car. I don't know. Take it for whatever that is. They paid somebody to give them fake ID. Credible ID. They're traveling underneath your ID. Wow, so they have a passport with your name on it. Oh, okay, I heard that. So if you were planning on traveling, they don't want you traveling. So they were trying to dry up your money so you don't travel. So you don't find out somebody's got your passport. There's only one passport. You should only have one passport, right? There shouldn't be two passports out there. I don't know how that works. I mean, I just renewed my passport. When did I renew it? Last year? I can't remember. I don't know. Wouldn't that be like a telltale sign? An alarm would go off? I don't know how it works. What's this message? Thank you, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, gold diggers and cloud chasers. This is change. This is faded. You're very fortunate, by the way. I don't know. You're being watched over. No, I don't want to say that. I just heard come a little closer. Wow. Where's that from? Oh, what song was that? Come a little closer. Oh, is it Rihanna or something like that? Stay. Yeah, something like that. Not a one. It's player energy. Hasty, flighty. They don't stick around. They're there for a short time, not a long time. They act. It's just they fly by the seat of their pants. They're motivated by their loins, male or female. Did I already cut them? Oh, I cut them again. Overarching energy. Bit off more than they get you. King of Wands. Poser, player, male or female. Could be a warlock. And then it's a male. But somebody has no morals, ethics, or honor. It's all play. It's all pretend, right? They called it in. They don't want to do the work. They're a coward. They're a follower, not a leader. They don't defend or protect anybody but themselves. They have no authority. They're not attracting. They're not alluring. They're not magnetic. They're not creative and carefree. They don't create. They destroy. It's somebody that's just destructive in life. They're hung up on looks, superficiality, and smacks. Overarching energy. And somebody's angry. They could be quick to anger. So be careful. It's a coward, really. It's all about looks, right? But how they appear, not a wands, but at the bottom of the deck. Overcoming. I'm really picking up they're paranoid right here. feeling paranoid. They're very defensive. They're on guard. Why? They're trying to protect their wish fulfillment. 9-9, are you protected? You overcame, persevered, and you put up some boundaries. You are wish fulfillment. Somebody's very satisfied. They're a glutton. They want it all for themselves. Mine, 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 mine. They're trying to block your wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're talking mad shit. Unwise counsel, doing magic, or somebody's very promiscuous. So this person likes to look like they have it all. Money. They have it all together. So they can, score whenever they want to score. That makes them happy here. They're with somebody that's really underhanded. They do stuff that maybe most people don't do sexually. Yeah, what they want. A lot of passion there. Keep it in the family, I just heard. Oh, God, really? Yeah. They're in denial here. Acting like a martyr. Oh, well, I really don't feel like giving it to you tonight, but I guess I will just to shut you up. Somebody's very, very fucking lustful here. Wanting power and control in their ego. Yeah. It's a one-nighter. One-night stander. This is somebody that has casual hookups everywhere. They're in it for a short time, not a long time. There's no emotion here. No love, no emotion. It's just getting the rocks off. It's not wish fulfillment. They're in their south node. They're really, really imbalanced. This is, I don't know, they're into, I guess they're, sexually speaking, they might be into something obscene and or rare or different or something they're trying to keep, they don't want anybody to know about. Yeah, it's a tower moment. They're feeling shame here. It's a tower moment. Something's get found out. This is a shift. Maybe their junk's on fire. Somebody's unfaithful. They can't come correct. They can't pay. Oh, they lost money. They can't pay for ass anymore. Yeah, they found out. They got an STD or something. Found out that their karmic is karmic just like they are. Lying, cheating, indoor stealing. They might have got an STD. Yeah. Somebody's in it for the money. This is opportunists. Somebody stole from them. They tried to steal from you. Lying, cheating. Yeah, somebody's disaster situation. There's going to be some communication coming towards you. Could be the authorities as well. Somebody had to call the authorities. Overcoming radical acceptance. They need to take accountability and bring balance back. This is awareness. Whatever this is, you're moving forward. You left them behind. Something to do with a car. Okay, so they need to make a car payment. They got some sort of... This is theft. It's all on one side. It's false contract. There we go. There we go. Knight of Pentacles. They can't pay. They can't pay. That's why it's a tower. Because credit collectors could be starting to call you. Or authorities might come around to your home looking for a car you never owned. But it's under your name. You understand what I'm saying? Or it could be some sort of travel under your name. Yeah, somebody's looking into this. They're under investigation. This is delayed communication from afar. Somebody got curious. Some requited love. You don't have any good memories with this person. A lot of trauma bonding, loss of children. Could be, I don't know what this is going on. I don't know. Giving out false and misleading information. Conscious awareness, taking action. Law and order. Lawyers, judges, somebody with authority, you, male or female, you're speaking your truth, whoever this is. Speaking the truth. The truth is out. You're very focused. You have all the tools you need for success. You're transmuting and alchemizing. Something's definitely changing. Ew. The power's in your hands or in your voice. It depends on what you're going to say to these investigators. Damn. Single, abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. You foresaw this. You could be an entrepreneur. They can. You're very stable. When you have 9 out of 10 pentacles. Maybe they figured, oh, well, you've got enough money. Give me some. I don't know. They were plotting and planning against you. This is a third party. You saw it for what it was. 3-3, if this resonates. You'd rather be on your own because you're chaste and you're celibate. You don't chase people around. You're able to make it on your own. So you foresaw this. You're not looking back. You're prepared for preparing. Okay? There's something to do with a contract. Somebody at a distance. There's a contract with your name on it. They're having an emotional outburst. Somebody's feeling rejected and abandoned. You left them, so they thought, okay, them and the third party, let's show them. Very immature and very insincere and childish. They're not sorry for what they've done. They went and traveled. Somebody at a distance here. This is somebody's transitioning, or this is they want to come back towards you. They'll be traveling towards you. They're refusing to move on. They're really emotionally and invested in something. It was a losing proposition, but they dove in head first, knowing full well that, it wasn't going to turn out so well. But they did it anyways. They didn't care. They want you to come back now, or they want to come back towards you? Yeah, I don't think so. Yes, and a lot of money. Long-term stability. Stability is a family. Something's coming to an end, though. It's a 10. It's a cycle. It's complete. It's financial ruin, spiritual jail. Family, a corporation. They want to come back in from out of the cold. They were reckless, careless, and foolish. They took unnecessary risks. Naive and gullible. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. Somebody was in their ego. This is a bully, a tyrant. They're being exposed. They were down on the down low. They were cheating on you. Cheating on everybody. Giving and receiving, prioritizing other people. And they were getting paid and paying other people out of your pocket. Acting like they're the bigwig. You know what I mean? Look at me. Look at me. I'm in control. They got off on having money and lording it over other people. King of Pentacles. This could be you or somebody else. This is a backfire. This is bad news. They did something with your money without talking to you. No communication. This is bad news. This is a backfire. This could be you or somebody else. They're acting like they're a King of Pentacles. The Horn of Plenty here. Yeah, it's a doppelganger. Somebody dressed up as you. They got their partner to be you. It's very chaotic and toxic. Greedy, selfish, and jealous. Promiscuous. Controlling and possessive. Yeah, somebody's angry here. Fast communication, fast action. They got into this relationship real quick. Somebody's fuming because the truth is coming out. Or, I don't know, maybe they can stop by the police. Or maybe they're going to have to call the police on this person. Somebody's losing their shit. Okay, they might be getting kicked out of a home, too. Devil energy. It could be a raid. It could be for substances. You know what I'm saying? They're chained to something, okay? They're very toxic and chaotic. They're bound. Bound to the devil. They have addictions, obsessions, codependency issues. They're in their ego. They wanted power and control over you. They wanted to bind you to them to keep the money flowing. It's a partnership. Look at that. They wanted to keep things harmonious. Okay, so this reminds me, either this happened to them or they were doing this to you, plying you with alcohol or other things in your drink or food. Look how he's watching her. Is she getting tipsy yet? Is she going to fall asleep? Somebody's got addictions. Yeah, this is a karma. Trying to stall or stagnate you. Cause delays and stagnation and setbacks for you. This is a reversal of fortune, change of direction. They wanted to steal your destiny. They're greedy and selfish, right? Wanting power and control. They want protection right now. They were holding back from you or trying to hold you back from something for a property. They want to hold on to this property or this marriage. Holding back that they had a family elsewhere, or you're stable and secure. There's a celebration here. Somebody lied. They were jealous, vindictive, and violent, spiteful, and angry. They made up allegations that were unfounded. You're not fighting and competing against them. Okay, there's no comparison. Somebody's a lying sack of shit. There's somebody that's very underhanded, not very logical. Oof, shrill. There's something about somebody's voice here. It's like nails on a chalkboard. They're feeling overwhelmed, defeated. They have no protection. They have no defense for what they've done. Somebody left somebody wide open. That's what I heard. Eyes wide open, eyes wide shut. Where are we going with this? They're feeling defeated and overwhelmed. They can't explain. Yeah, you're talking mad shit here. Now they're sorry. Now they're sorry. You're not fighting them. You've healed your heart. Okay? You're not heartbroken. You can have him. I just heard. You can have her or you can have him. Yeah, you're remaining emotionally balanced, stable, and mature. This is a blessing in disguise for you. You remained emotionally balanced, using your intuition. You're still loving, kind, nurturing, and sweet. You're acting like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I just went my merry way. I don't care. Yeah, I wish them well. Very loving. They were talking shit about you. This was an injustice done against you. You're going to find out they committed more crime. They committed some crimes against you. Yeah, in the past, giving out false, misleading information. Somebody could have lost some children. I'm so sorry. This was unrequited love. Trying to cause trauma to you. Whatever this is. You're not going back to the past. You don't have any good memories. They treated you very unfairly, whoever this is. You gave them love. Yeah, the worst has happened. This is a nightmare. You were not worried about this asshole or this idiot that you were with. The worst has happened. You're healthy. You're balanced. You're very patient. You're at peace. You're very loving. They want to reconcile with you because you got a lot of burdens on their backs. Oh, Mommy, Daddy, please kiss my boo-boos. I don't think so. They're having a hard time now. Oh, dear. Now they want to say sorry. You alchemize and transmute whatever they put you through. You're always looking. You always see things from a different perspective. You see the silver lining always. You're refusing to stay in a dark place just because somebody tried to place you there. Yeah, here's it. Spiritually high ranking. They're buckling beneath the weight of these burdens that this marriage or this commitment has brought to them. This is wise counsel. They're in search of wise counsel, or this is the divine. Somebody's scared. They might be going to court. They're going to wind up in court. Somebody's scared. Or maybe you're going to wind up finding out that you're married to somebody you never married. This is a scandal. They are scared. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, running out of options here. There's no confusion. All that glitters is not gold. They certainly can't. They know. They don't have any viable options here. They don't know what to do. They can't cover this up any longer. They're looking at their options. There's nothing there. Yeah. This is, yeah, they're not working. They lost their job. Whatever they tried to do, it didn't work. They can't master their emotions. This is not success. They're in their feels and in their cups, male or female. They were malicious, ruthless, and cruel. They were emotionally manipulative, unstable emotionally, and superficial and childish. Very self-absorbed. They can't control their emotions right now. They were careless with you and your feelings, okay? They were unemotional. Yeah, they're watching you from a distance. You're moving forward. They made a choice. They made their choice. They could be at a distance. Went to the crossroads, making plans. Yeah, they were gaslighting you, poking the bear here, and playing mind games with you, or wherever they are. They're being gaslit now. They're fighting, finger pointing, blaming one another. They can't handle this conflict. They don't want to be found out. Well, they're going to be. Okay, you let them go so very easily. Bye. You moved on easily. You're not waiting for them. They're playing a lot of mad games with you. You took the high road and walked away. You invested in yourself. There's proof and evidence as to what they were doing here. They wanted to harvest from you, or they did. Somebody's going back and looking at some receipts. Oh, there's receipts. They underestimated you. You have proof of something. Planted some seeds. You watered them. You nurtured them. They're now growing. This is something you put away for a while. This could be a pension. It could be savings that they try to dip into. Oh, they used as collateral. Good for them. They're in heavy-duty debt. Yeah, lots of lies and illusions, deception, manipulation. They are in their emotions here. Nothing is as it seemed. Nothing but lies. Lies. They're not happy. They're sick. No truth or clarity. They're doing stuff in the dark. There's lack of trust. And this is a betrayal. It's a harsh and painful end. Yeah, they were with a hoe bag. They were doing magic. They were jealous and vindictive. Happiness hater, all right. A bully. Abusive. Sleeping around. They don't create. They distort and they destroy. Male or female. They use smex to get their way. Very superficial, okay? They're very codependent. Poor judgment. Judgment's gone against them in a court of law. Somebody's pissed right off. No second chances. This is karma. There's a lot of lies. No truth or clarity. No communication. Wow. No new beginnings. They didn't communicate with you. They don't want to. They're going to jail. So they don't want to communicate with the courts, or they lied in court. This is contempt of court, I just heard. There's restrictions here. They're stuck in their head. They're being, sanctioned. They're being sanctioned. They're feeling sorry for themselves. Something to do with evidence. What is that word? I just heard it this week, actually. They're being sanctioned. They're hiding evidence, or they destroyed evidence. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're having a pity party. They were willing to do whatever it took to get away with this. It was born out of ego, jealousy, pettiness, and cruelty. They abused you, abused whatever this is. Yeah. They have to go back. They have to return something. This is a swift kick in the pants by the universe. Unfinished business. They kept doing something over and over again. Didn't want to stop or learn a lesson. Their world is upside down. Somebody who's a gold digger and a clout chaser. Very materialistic, greedy, and selfish, and lazy. Codependent, clingy. They don't know their value and their worth. It's all about the money. Whoever this is. Yeah, it's over. Maybe they're trying to unalive you for this money. Maybe they got life insurance out on you. Maybe that's the doppelganger. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I want me and my honey are getting some life insurance. Not just for me though. Not them. No, just for me. Yeah, make it millions. Just in case I die tomorrow, my honey's gonna be set for life with him and his bitches, or with her and her side dudes. It's over. Yep, they're going through a dark night of the soul. 5 of Cups. Yep, the Hermit. They're being investigated. There we go. How do you like them apples? They're stuck. They're trapped. Well, they don't want to let go. They don't want people to see things from a different perspective. They can't overcome this. They try to sacrifice you. Good for you. How's that working out? Huh? Hangman? How's that working out? They're in their emotions. Somebody's being suspended. This could be an actual agent, an insurance agent. Somebody's getting suspended. It could be somebody in the courts. They're in their emotions. This is a player energy. Gathering some information. Somebody has to pay for something. They're not happy. They're spreading egregious gossip. There's no reconciling here. Somebody learned something. They did something too quickly here. Skipped a payment or something like that. I don't know. For a car. Somebody was drinking and driving. They paid for the party. So you paid for their party. Oh, I get it. Fuck off. Something to do with siblings too. So somebody is acting like you, being you. Somebody and their sibling. Yeah, something to do with things so they can acquire things. Good for them. And bankrupt you, or they're going to be bankrupt now. This is a thief. Robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Space. I need some space now. I need some time to think how I'm going to weasel my way out of this. Oh dear, give me some space. Regret. They're not weaseling out of anything. I wish this never happened. Yeah. This person was very obscene. They said obscene things or did obscene things with their own sibling or with your sibling. Take it for whatever that is. Siblings. Kissing cousins. Kissing siblings. Fuck off. I don't know. I'm so tired of these people. Okay. Sorry you're going through that. This is thief. Something to do with bank statements. Could be somebody working for a bank as well. I don't know. Somebody got into a position here where they got somebody to impersonate you. Oh, to do obscene things on camera. Maybe they're planning on blackmailing you or destroying your character. They could have been showing some video of photos supposedly of you with somebody else. There we go. 32, higher powers involved. This could be courts, it could be institutions, it could be you're spiritually high ranking. Somebody was trying to wrap their tentacles around you. 31, this is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. 19, not happy. Sick, doing stuff in the dark, no truth or clarity. There's lack of trust here because somebody's corrupt. It's not working out for them. 14, they're sick, they're unstable, this was unfair. No reconciling, they have no peace, harmony, or contentment. This is disaster. They went to extremes in inappropriate behavior. It's totally unfair. Wish, 32. The universe is conspiring in your favor now, and it's time to make a wish, a big wish. If there's something you want that you haven't let yourself believe in, go ahead and believe. Belief is what turns wishes into reality. But do be careful what you wish for. Be specific. Don't ask for true love if your environment can't sustain it. Don't ask for a happy ending if you aren't prepared to compromise. If you're not a happy person. You know what I'm saying? The process of making your wish will clarify what needs to change in your life to make room for it. And then, poof, your wish will come true. In the light aspect, you do get more than one wish, but use them wisely. Don't waste your time on obscene people. Tough love. Things that are good for us don't always feel good. Have you been on the receiving end of some tough love lately? Remember, it's the ones who love us most who will tell the truths that need to be told. They trust that we know it's for our benefit, even if it stings in the moment. This hurts me more than it hurts you is often quite true. So thank them. Take your medicine and take the tough love to heart. Remember how it feels the next time you need to dispense it to someone else. And it's in the dark aspect. There's more toughness than love in this situation. Proceed with caution. I'm going to humble you. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to steal from you and show some obscene photos of some make-believe photos of you. I'm going to tell stories about you. I'm going to humble you. Okay. Management. Ooh, could be some upper management problems here. Good job. Everything is running smoothly under your expert supervision. Someone's being suspended here. You are on top of things without pay, I just heard. You are on top of things and nothing escapes you. You can feel proud of your achievements and your leadership skills. You can also ease back a bit and make sure everyone else is getting the chance to learn and grow. The danger of really good management is indispensability. You may feel that you are the only one who can keep things up to your standards. This attitude leads to burnout at least and martyrdom at the most. In the dark aspect, don't be a control freak. You need a rest. And that could be for you or someone else. If you feel like you need a rest, go ahead and rest. Don't put your health at risk, okay? Learn to say no. Learn to love yourself because you matter, okay? Without you, you're not here anymore. Don't take on their stress. Don't take on their burdens. Don't take anybody else's burdens on. I used to take on everybody's burdens. I was always there to help and counsel and have, here's a shoulder for you to cry on or an ear. Just talk my ear off. I'll listen. They never did it. I never got that in return. You know what I'm saying, right? How are we ending this for the collective? Go where you're wanted, not tolerated. Go where you're celebrated. So if you have a yes or no question, or they do, it's 4. No, the answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. Bridge is closed. They can't reach you. They burnt that bridge. It's a done deal. Something to do with a heart home. Something to do with a home. It could be mortgage fraud or rental fraud. 46. Could be business as well. It could be family. I don't know. Take it for whatever that is. You're stable and secure. Cancer. Heart and home. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries. Affection, peace, heart's desire, and longevity. This could be for you. You're very stable and sound. You might be coming into a home. Oh, look at the little cows in the background. Grazing. So somebody's on your property with your name on it, just sitting there like a cow, grazing, chewing their cud, shitting all over the place. There you go. Coin toss. I've done this twice now. Coin toss. I don't know why that came out. Coin toss to Virgo. So 62. Choices either or. Be fair. Considering pros and cons. Fate. Prostitutes and con artists. I just heard that. Fate equal. 2 sides to every story. Butterfly effect. Either way. 50-50 chance. Unpredictable. Can't decide and take a chance. Take a chance on me. ABBA. So we have yes or no, 7, 27, uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined. Maybe they don't want to let you know and tip off these idiots that have been doing stuff in the dark. I wouldn't blame you. Something to do with last summer, 2. This is Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Cancer and Virgo. Huh. Summer, waxing quarter moon, the mother within 3 to 6 months. Somebody could be becoming a mother for the first time or again. Congratulations. Or you are a mother. Something's going to happen from summer. So this is going to be the winter solstice. I'm picking up the summer solstice. You might have all these signs in your chart. I mean, typically, most of us have most of these signs in our chart. Typically. It is what it is. Oh, chess. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. You're playing the long game. Virgo again. 3. 3's a crowd, right? So these people are fucking playing games with you. Strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, consequences of actions. 6, something's happening soon. 36, so that could be 23 and 36. You might be traveling. They could be traveling. 6 is a number of balance, right? Decisions. Happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. And we have 68. This is Pisces. Somebody's car is falling apart. They wanted to buy a new car, so they took a loan out under your name. Or they got a new car meanwhile you were driving an old clunker. Or maybe you're taking the transit. You're taking transit and they're driving a car under a nice car under your name, but you're stuck taking the transit. Make that make sense. Old car, weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, needs restoration, overdue. Oh, overdue payments. Old habits die hard. They have addictions, that's why. Enduring the good old days, family patterns, back in time, stuck in the past, nostalgia. And they're trying to avoid. They're in avoidance right now. Lustrous trap. This is 2 in Libra, 82. Avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. If you were suspecting that they were doing this to you, it's not a conspiracy theory. Sapphire. This is Gemini 121. Mental force, spiritual insight, because you knew. You fucking knew. Hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, and divine favor and revered. The divine's got you. 6. So we have 16. That's a tower. That's Scorpio. Somebody was too enamored schmexually. Fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affairs, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream day time, astral travel, call it a day. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Oh, okay. So somebody wanted a life of leisure. They didn't want to work. They just wanted to lie around like a fucking cow chewing cud, shitting all over the place and shitting on everybody. And call it a day. Oh yeah, get their rocks off. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that the life? And somebody was astral traveling. I remember I caught 4 of them. Well, 1 in particular. They were never the same after that. I suggest you don't astral travel. If you're, you might not make it back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could be a speaker of some sort. 68 again. Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season right now. Microphone. News, trending, broadcast. You could be a speaker. This could be on the news. Whatever it is, something's getting broadcasted all over the place. Expression, strong opinion, make known, current events, public speaking, speak the truth, communicate, social media, being heard, and speaking up. It's going to go deep. This is going to go deep. It's going to go wide, I just heard. 84, Pisces. Yeah. Somebody went deep. It's going to hurt. It's going to be a deep, deep cut. Oh boy. It's going to sting. It's going to hoit. It's going to hoit. How are we ending this for the collective, please? Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Scissors. Somebody's getting cut out. Disappointment in some affair. There you go. Jug. Lighthearted, carefree time. So somebody didn't want to put the work in. They didn't want to straighten up. They just wanted to have a good time, right? Oh, look at the jugs on her. Yeah. Look at this cup. You should accept criticism, valid criticism. Somebody doesn't here. They're too in their ego. Bird flying. News is on its way. You're going to be very happy once you receive this news. Tankard, drunkard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Ego, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Oh boy, look at this. Boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. You're very wise here. Good advice from a wise person. Mule. Somebody was too stubborn. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And gong. It's an exciting event. Somebody's going to kick the bucket, or somebody was a community pail. Community bucket, I should say. Time to get out of a situation. They're trying very hard to get out of the situation. They got a lot of money out of you, one way or another. Bought a crib, a new crib. Check out my crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise, or maybe they started a business under your name. This is a fair man, you or them. An older woman, you or them. Oh, it's them and their mother. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Birthday could be in July, yours or them. Or something happened in July. Okay, that makes sense. So I know here in Canada, I don't know about other countries, but I do know that for businesses, the end and beginning of a fiscal year is in July. Taxes must be paid. They got pinched with taxes here. So they got a car under a company name. You know, if you buy a car under a company name, it's cheaper. You could write it off in your taxes, right? That's what they did. It is what it is. They're in trouble. Congratulations. This is all coming out. You're going to be happy at the end of the day. Maybe it's going to hit the news. Maybe, I don't know, your business is going to pick up depending on what you do. What they did was obscene. I don't know. There's some money with your name on it, though. That's what I'm picking up. It could be property. They couldn't make the property taxes. It could be a business as well. Maybe you're just going to walk in, waltz in, take over the business, and fucking make a killing for yourself. It could be anything like that. I don't know. Only if it resonates with you, take it on, okay? But congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Until next time, take care.